The thing with French is that it's pretty standardized no matter where you go, just because l'Académie Française has control over the language. I say that loosely, just because like wherever you go, like the culture is going to influence the language. But I would say the biggest difference with French on Guadeloupe or Martinique is that there's a very heavy Creole influence. So the French is pretty standard. Like I didn't have much problem, like, because we learned like Parisian French in the NTC, and we didn't have any problem like transferring that to speaking with the natives in Guadeloupe, just because I said like the language is pretty standardized wherever you go. But what was confusing would be when locals tend to add in a lot of different Creole phrases just in everyday conversation, and so like they could have conversations entirely in Creole, but for the most part it just tends to be like they'll be speaking French and they'll throw in different Creole phrases. So like one of the favorite greetings we had, like that was a pretty popular Creole phrase, is a lot of the locals would just say like "Kimbe Red" as you leave, which means like hold on tight, and it's like they would just throw in Creole into everyday conversation, which was really confusing because we didn't know Creole, we were learning French. So but once you get to know it, you can see kind of the similarities and differences. Creole is actually pretty interesting, just the way it developed, because it was like a language that like slaves in the West Indies developed so that their overseers couldn't understand them, and they've kept that culture alive on the islands. Like everyone generally learns Creole at the same time that they're learning French. So like I'll just demonstrate like something you would say in French, like "Je peux parler français," I can speak French. If you were to say that in Creole, it would be like "moi que parle français," or "moi que parle Creole," and that's Guadeloupean Creole. Now, if you were to go to Martinique or even like Haiti, Haitian Creole was actually really prominent just because of the number of Haitian refugees that were on the islands. So a lot of the missionaries actually tried to learn Haitian Creole on its own, because it is its own like separate established language. So like that same phrase, "moi que parle Creole," if you were to say it in Haitian Creole, it'd be like "moi parle Creola." And so just like little differences, if you go to the different islands, you can generally understand Creole pretty well, but there are definitely like different word differences, like even grammatical differences. But yeah, generally if you understand one, you can understand bits and pieces of the other. I imagine it's a lot like it would be if you speak Spanish and you speak to someone who's speaking Portuguese. So that's definitely an interesting aspect of the culture.